gentlemen, just to let you know that in less than 5 minutes' time, we will have a speech by Sir Winston Churchill and his wonderful wife Clementine. And there'll be this, so please start gathering round. We'll get some music on, that's 3 or 4 minutes, and please come and listen to the Churchill speech. Won't be long.
They've got some age on them, and what's happened here? Others got hit, possibly? Wow.
Now, I know what you're thinking as you look at this. You're thinking, isn't that just a tank? And that is an easy mistake to make, because what you've got there is a 25-pounder gun mounted atop a tank chassis. But you would be wrong. The Sexton might look like a tank, it might move like a tank, it might even smell like a tank, but I wouldn't test that if I were you. But it is not a tank. The difference is the gun. Tank guns fire directly at close range, and other tanks and enemy positions at a distance of about 1 kilometre. Self-propelled artillery guns, like the Sexton, fire indirectly at long range, firing at higher trajectories up to a distance of about 12 kilometres. Designed by the Canadians in 1943, the Sexton was made using the body of a ram tank, a Canadian tank that was being replaced in the Canadian Army by the American Sherman. And there were so many Shermans made, they didn't really need ram tanks anymore, so they effectively upcycled them into this self-propelled gun. It runs on a 9-cylinder radial aircraft engine, the same as the Sherman, which gives it a whopping top speed of 25 to 30 miles an hour. But if your car weighs 28 tons like that thing does, I'd like to see it go much faster than that. And anyway, it's not the engine thing with this, it is the gun. The range on this gun is 12.25 kilometers. That means if we loaded a shell into that now and shot it at position, we'd shoot it over the top of Gosport and into the sea, halfway between the mainland and the Isle of Wight. The rate of fire on this gun is 6 rounds a minute, one shot every 10 seconds. And it carries 112 rounds of ammunition of various different types, high explosive, illuminating, and anti-tank, all stored beneath the floor of the gun. You might notice as well the star on the side. That is not the American star, that is the Allied star. The mark made placed on all Allied vehicles so they can be identified by their allies in the field. The first shot hits the bunker, but it's a fraction too high and too left. So they adjust fire and fire again. The second shot goes straight through the aperture, explodes inside the bunker and destroys the gun, and the German detachment inside will come out and surrender. Palmer later said afterwards, if we practiced it all morning, we couldn't have done it better. The British developed a highly effective communication system to enable them to fire all the guns in range on the same target. So for our final firing demonstration of the weekend, we are going to coordinate self-propelled and field artillery together to show you the firepower available to commanders in the Second World War. I'll hand you over now to the British of Garrison Artillery Volunteers, who will lead us through this combined barrage.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was two main things that allowed the Royal Artillery to be able to engage with multiple gun platforms in multiple locations on a single target. The first one is the Royal Artillery had its own radio net, which was quite unique within the artillery world of any of the Allied nations. And secondly, is our survey. The ability to have every single gun position surveyed in so they were all operating on the same grid and the same bearing. So while we're on a certain grid here, the guns on the other side of the fort will be on the same grid lines, and the ones behind us. So all the guns within the division, all the core area, are all ready to be surveyed together. So when the OP sends a grid of a target down to all of the guns, they will all be looking at the same grid. So now the guns are going through the survey, they've only just arrived in a gun position, they're making sure they're all at the right grid. Bearing 0 degrees, fire by order, elevation 20 degrees, a 1 round ranging. So, everybody, all those on the hill, all those down here, as soon as that gun goes bang, I want you to start counting. Nice and loud, so everybody can hear you. 2 and 3. Stand by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, boom! The round has landed. The OP has looked at the round, it's landed a little way from the target, so he sends a correction down to the command post. The command post converts that into the gun data. That section has 0 degrees, elevation 2 degrees, 1 round rating. Number 3 ready. 3, 2, stand by. 5. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Another round on its way towards the target. Make sure the guns are all on target. And as you just learned, that's about 26 seconds. Quite a long way. Yeah. And now 20 seconds later, there would be 9 rounds, landing on the target area.
So please show your appreciation to all the reenactment groups, all the staff that work here at Fort Nelson, that's including the shop and the cafe, restaurant, etc. All the security. If I have forgotten anybody, please forgive me. And of course, our member entertainer, Brian and Lucy, who kept them entertained off this stage all day. So please give them a round of applause first. Thank you. You have been immersing yourself in sights and sounds from World War II, and it was in this country's darkest period, in the early days of the Second World War, in fact in 1940, when Winston Churchill, who was voted the greatest Briton of all time, came forward to inspire the nation with the courage and the determination to fight on. That's not before he had had many battles within himself. He was under immense pressure from the wartime cabinet to strike a deal with Adolf Hitler. Thankfully, with independence, his perseverance, conviction, and his physical and emotional resilience, along with a keen sense of history, led our country to victory. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, would you please welcome the Right Honourable Wartime Prime Minister, Mr. Winston Churchill.
So Perfume Vintage will be taking you, we'll play a little bit of music, play one song for you, and we will be on stage very shortly. Of course, the churches are available for photographs, so be sure to please go and speak to them if you'd like to have your photograph taken with some Churchill and Perfume.
We've lost the who, sorry? Cool. Humongous. Come on then, this way. We need to go upwards. So we came up here, up the spiral staircase, which you can't quite see up. more down this way. So more guns down here. I mean, this is quite deep, but okay.
You guys run, okay? Ready? Charge!
Wow, cool. So there's branches off. I'm going to have a quick look here, and then I'll meet you up. Just in case there's something interesting. Ooh. Too dark. Lightning passage. Oh, so much down here. I thought I recognised voices. Yeah.
Whilst the soldiers are walking?
Yeah,
This is what
yeah.
it would be like if we were worms, but forever.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
I want to be a worm.
So this is how they were.
This is cool to be a worm. That's okay.
It's getting warmer though, can you feel?
Tunnels. They get tunnels. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom.
There we go, the conveyor belt.
Nom, nom.
40mm bore fours. Oh, it's a little mini railway. Cool. There we go, all the way down there. Let's make it longer. It's pretty cool. Awesome.